that I'm going to show you.
A village gives rise to a city born by the valley of Mureza. The Bakata traditional administration proudly presents Mureza. Situated at the base of the Pilanesburg National Park in South Africa, Mureza's current infrastructure allows for rapid expansion of the area, establishing it as a major tourism, educational and commercial hub. The Mureza City Urban Development Plan promotes traditional African communal living with modern urban design principles. Pedestrian access and multiple green spaces allow for both scenic and optimal methods of traveling throughout the city. Mureza Boulevard accommodates high traffic volumes and will be flanked by numerous commercial precincts. The proposed Pilane promenade, designed for lower traffic volumes, has world-class pedestrian access and allows for a more scenic route of the city. The pedestrianized heritage walkway runs through the heart of the city and connects the cultural, commercial, civic and sports precincts together. The civic node will include an IT and civic center, skills and training facility, as well as a youth center. Commercial activity will be localized along Mureza Boulevard, whereas mixed-use residential activity will be developed alongside Pilane Promenade. A special public node that will include, amongst other facilities, a convention center, theater and hotel will also be established. A golf estate, together with a central park, will further establish Mureza as a distinguished modern African city. Other residential developments will include the luxurious wildlife eco estate. Residents of the estate will be in close proximity to the Pilanesburg National Park, which houses Africa's Big Five. Overall, the Mureza City urban development will transform Mureza into an outstanding African city. A city born of its people, for its people. My city, my home, my future. Mureza, the city with soul. This teaching.
Good morning. Goeiemorgen, bon dia. Assalamu alaikum. Mangwanani, molo molweni. Eti. Tobela. Absheni. Nimandekwane. Dumela. I just want to quote from our previous presenter, Tatenda. I heard him saying, the beauty of designing, you can name things after your name. Now, as he introduced me, I just wanted to highlight that he said, I'm Kgosi Pilane from Pilanesburg. The rest can follow. So it means I'm also have designed a mountain. I one day told audience in Kenya, I was a guest speaker there, and I told them I've got land, and they said, "You land?" I said, "Yes, I've got land, and it's even named after me." And they did not believe it. Now you have just confirmed it. As I have been introduced, ladies and gentlemen, Kgosi Pilane of Bakata traditional community in Mureza, Pilanesburg, the Northwest Province. This position, the institution of Kgosi, or the royal leadership, which is now termed a traditional institution, has gone through various levels or kinds of political dispensation. And each and every dispensation tried its best to do away with the institution. We have gone through all kind of trouble. Even today, if you can look into our Constitution, it has only one paragraph that talks about this institution. But despite that, we are still here. And it's because we have been there before all this political dispensation came. So to try and ensure that we are no longer attacked and we have to show our reasoning or reason for existence, we have to come up with this kind of solutions where we also become part of creating and developing economy, becoming innovative and ensuring that our people get survival and can be sustained. So what you have just seen there is the model of development that we designed. You cannot believe this has got more than 10 years now, but you'll never hear about our own leadership talking about it. We have informed the government and we have started even developing this model of the city, but it has been suppressed. We are the first rural community in the whole country to develop a 5-star shopping mall before it could even come to the locations or whatever. And after that, people started realizing that, oh, it's possible. You can now have a mall even in the rural community. Now, they are spread all over the country. So it means we are the leading pack. And hence, we have decided to support this creativity by Mureza to say, in order for us to sustain this vision of innovating many other things, we must now also come up with our own transportation. Much as you are focusing outside the tender, we want to have this as our own, and we will start utilizing it in all our economic activities within the area, because we believe in ourselves. If you have survived all these attempts to annihilate, obliterate, or whatever, you must be confident to say you can still survive and sustain yourself. So our coming here is to assure you that there is this land that is available, which eventually will be used to manufacture our local vehicle. And I'm sure in the presentation you have seen the sizes of land that is already committed to this project, which is one of the major problems with this kind of development programs. You need land. And I think when I first met with Tatenda, his problem was, I have this concept, I've seen what you are doing, I want to be part of this, but I don't have land. I said, no, come, we'll see how we can figure it into our own program. Because with our culture, we know that we need each other. Hence, we are still a community, despite all whatever is said about the communal living and relationship, but that has sustained us. And we have seen many other people emulating now. If you come around here, you will see now safety villages. This comes from us. And you think it's better for you because we are now calling it safety villages in the city. It's there, come there, and you'll see how the village and community can be together. So our support to Mureza, it's undoubted. We can confirm that we are moving ahead, irrespective of whatever problem that we might encounter. And I would like to assure you as suppliers to say, please come, let's join hands, let us create once and for all our own product, African, South African product that can also be competitive to the world. I don't have much to present because I just came to support that tender, and I assure you that whatever he's telling you, indeed, we are together and we are moving ahead. This model that we have just presented, our view is to develop it to a level where it becomes a solution for all rural development, because we don't have any model now for rural development. And with this kind of projects that can then assure that whatever we are doing can be done, it will be easy once it has been properly developed to be taken or be developed into all other rural communities. And as such, we will then be addressing all the problems that we are facing in the country. I would like to thank you for this short presentation, because it was just to greet and say, this is where we're going. Thank you very much, MC. I think I saved your time.